Copy a network connection. Do you want to have manifold copies of your current network connection? The task is really simple. Network connections come in three forms: the virtual private network, dial-up, and the direct connections. To easily make copies of them, consider the two simple ways below to keep a copy of your network connection. The first method. This method applies to the older versions of Windows. Go to the Start button and select Control Panel. If you can't find the Control Panel in your Start menu at once, you may search for this in the setting, as you may still be using other earlier Windows edition. When you are inside the setting window, select Control Panel. In the Task panel, you will find a switch to Classic View selection. Click on the button to change the view. Look for Network Connections and select it by clicking twice at once. Making a copy of a network connection means you will simply have to make a duplicate of one that is already made. This method saves from so many hassles and complex instructions that lead to a similar copied connection. In your current network connection, position the mouse pointer on its location and right-click on the icon. A drop-down list will appear. Select Create Copy. What will come into view is a dialog box that allows you to rename a soon-to-be copied connection. You can change the name if you want, or you may choose not to make any alteration. But keep in mind that if you rename a certain network connection, it will be different from the original if you are to make any adjustments and revisions you like. On the bright side, by renaming, you can avoid any confusion between the original and the copied connections. Click OK, then wait for the computer to finish the task. The second method. This method is much easier and will apply to new versions of Windows. Click Network Connections to open, and look for dial-up, virtual private network, or direct connection. Right-click the icon. A drop-down list bar will come into view. Select the Create Copy button. Remember that while you are in the process of copying the network connection, you will not be able to copy a local area connection and even the incoming connections. A dialog box will be shown which gives a command to rename the newly created network connection. It is highly recommended that you rename the program and not just copy its original name. This will cause confusion with any similar network connections. If you change its name, you have the access to make any modification of all the connection settings, just the way you want it and without removing the earlier network connections. You can also create several modems, dialing profiles and many other features just by renaming the newly created network connection. A piece of advice: when you are on the process of duplicating network connections, you can always ask for necessary online assistance by clicking the Help button in case you encounter troubles such as the servers are not of the same functions from your Windows version to the operating system. Windows Online will assist you in a step-by-step process to fix any problems. Now that you have detailed instructions on how you can have a copy of a network connection, go ahead and give it a try. Good luck.